70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. This is Lex. You find me at selects.me. Hey, find me at selects.me. Here. And are you watching these videos in succession? I hope you are, because if you're not, and you started with this one, or you kind of beep around, you go back to one and you start in one and then you're doing it in three, because all of these build on top of each other, and you'll be enlightened, and you'll be enlightened. You're gonna be enlightened, you know? You'll be enlightened. Think, Film, Believe 70. That's an accomplishment for me. Yeah. Cause and effect. The cause and effect. You know, in the last video we talked about, you know, love yourself, you're going to destruct yourself, and that you're important, that you're doing this for you, and changing your thought patterns and changing your beliefs about certain things so that you can set you free from the tyranny, so you can set yourself free from the tyranny. Set yourself free from the tyranny, and give a little bit of this to yourself, and maybe you spread some of it too. Yeah. The cause and effect of change. You know, because you may think, you know, you're going on this and you know, I hope you've been paying attention to your thought life and what you're speaking and the things that you're saying in your own life. Oh, this is just my job. Oh, this is school. You know, and doing those kinds of things, you know, you're creating a pattern for yourself, and you're spiraling, and it's kind of like you're swirling in the turlet, you know, in the negativity turlet, you know, and you just keep turning around in the water, in the stinky, dirty water. A little bit of, you know, don't create too many visuals, okay? Set yourself free from the tyranny, and you're doing it with a passion. Why? Because you're important, and you know, you got to know for yourself. You got to make that decision for yourself that you're important and that you matter, because nobody else is really gonna do that for you. But on the caveat about that, I think the thing that always, because I never felt appreciated or important by other people, but I knew, and thank God it was something that was established to me, that I was important to God and that God appreciated me. Because he gave me, you know, because he gave me a life. You know, because whatever you believe, I mean, Church on Sundays goes into this a little bit further about certain things along that line that you find at Selects.me. And that's what saved me, really, you know, knowing that God loved me, you know. So I hung on to that, and that's what really, truly, and honestly got me through. But, you know, and I went through years. I went through years of not, you know, feeling appreciated and having to condition my mind to something else. And boy, I tell you, I mean, it's been a long road for that kind of stuff. And you know, now it's like, I can't say I've fully arrived either, but that doesn't matter, really. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, because I'm more concerned about you and where you're at and what you're doing, you know, so you can be set free from the tyrannies in your life as well, because this stuff will help guide you and direct you and change you. But it's all going to start with you and the choices, and how you choose to think, my friend. It's about the choices you making, my friend. It's about the choices you making. It's about the choices you making, my friend. And the results that you're getting because of the choices that you're making, and how you're thinking and feeling and believing about them, you know, because so you got to start somewhere, and this is really it, you know. Gratitude and having an appreciation and love for yourself, so that you can make these, because setting yourself free from the tyranny so that you can have peace. And, you know, this is ground zero where we're at right now, like in the trenches, like I've talked about, because really what goes from here in this, and you got to, you know, it's just kind of like school. You got to go first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, and take it in steps, because like where I'm at right now, And I got a couple of things going on in my life, and I know 100% when I can take the knowledge that I have right now and pour it into it with my thoughts, feelings, and belief, that's the kind of results that I'm going to get. And there's a lot of power in that, and it's exciting. And we're going to get to some of those things about the direction as far as that's concerned. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start down here at the bottom. Gratitude, appreciation, and love for yourself, your thought life, how you're thinking, feeling, and believing. See, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. The cause and effect of change. Now, you can sit there and say, okay, well, I got this one thing in my life that I want to change. This is how I feel about my job. But here's the thing. The cause and effect is like, it's kind of like this. I mean, if you can picture it, you've seen all the little gears in like watches or clocks or whatever, and there's several of them, and there's like 5 or 6 of them, and they're all kind of turning right there. Okay, so it's like let's just for all practical purposes, we got the one in the center, right? The center. We got the one in the center. You got that little circle one in the center, and that's like the hub. That's you. You're the hub, and then you're like the gears that are turning, and then there's the other gears that are around it, and they're turning. And the cause and effect of making changes in your life just isn't with the one thing that you're looking at wanting to change. And you'll see that if you allow yourself to appreciate yourself and love yourself, to put yourself through the experience of making that change so that you can cause an effect of other changes in your life too. Because once you get an enlightenment in that area, then what it does is it opens you doors. It opens you doors in the light in the other areas in life too, so that you begin to make other changes in your life and set yourself free from the tyrannies of other things that you got going on in your life too. It's like opening the door. It's like starting a change right here, and the synergistic effect, or the cause and effect of this change causes that, and the cause and effect of this change causes that, and they just build upon each other and move you in a direction like that allow you to go start speaking. I get a new job that I really like, and it's fulfilling, and I enjoy it, and I make more money too, but you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna cause that if you don't start here with getting rid of this is just my job, and whatever it is that you're saying about it. Or school, it's my school, because you can get through school, as I see it for kids, the better you do in school. School is a foundation for yourself, whether you think so or not. I saw this post the other day. I haven't used, I'm whatever this old right now, and I can't say as I've ever used algebra. But you know what? Algebra exercises that part of the brain that gives you the ability to solve problems, whether it's algebra or any kind of math right now. Math exercises that part of your brain that gives you the ability to solve problems, right? So sit there and talk how you think, feel, and believe about math. It could lead you to, as an adult, with the inability to solve problems on a much more sophisticated level, right? A lot of these things, so anyway, we could go into many different dynamics of everything, but the cause and effect, like you sit, and I keep using math as an example, because my son had that deal, and then he ended up taking the AP exam, I wonder, for math, and I don't know how he did on that test or how that, because they don't let you know for months, I think it is, but, he ended up in the higher math class, but the synergy, but the cause and effect of taking care of that one moved on to other classes that he was in that gave him confidence in other things too. So, when you're making a change in one life, at one area in your life, when you're making a change in one area in your life, there's going to be cause and effect, you see, because that's just universal law. That's just how things are connected with the way that things have been created, is that there's a cause and effect of things. So, you may only see it as one thing now, but this will help you give you a faith a little bit, and get you excited maybe too, that there's going to be change in other areas of your life too. Yeah.